Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wild Wasteland. I am Dean Maldonado, and with me, as always, is the oddly clean-shaven Michael Johnson.
Hey, how's it going? What's happening?
Not too much on this side. Actually, yeah, not much.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I went to the House on the Rock, and that was the most recent thing.
Jesus,
Oh.
that was like 3 weeks ago. We did an episode on it.
I know.
You haven't done anything since then?
No, I have to get out more.
Yeah, clearly. I like your shirt, though.
I just sit in my house and read conspiracies through books and internet and movies and.
What you been reading about?
I mean, I went to the library and I wanted to check out the Satanic Bible by Anton LeVey.
Yeah, it's a good read.
Supposedly it is. That's what
Yeah.
that's what I'd always been told, that like, even if you don't agree with it, the guy's still a pretty fucking good writer.
Good writer, bad public speaker. Probably one of the worst I've ever seen in my life.
I don't think I've ever known of a writer who's a good public speaker. You know?
That's a good point. Jesus was a pretty good speaker.
Yeah, and they wrote about all the things that he talked about like 300 years after he fucking did it in a book.
Like, man, that guy was so great.
What
Let's
did he
write
say
about him
exactly?
later.
Well, I didn't write it down, but I'm pretty sure it was this exactly.
Yeah, that's an interesting point.
Yeah.
Like writing, speaking, two different things.
Oh, entirely. Different parts of your brain are used.
Yeah, like look at the comedians. Stand-up comics and stand-up writers, two very different people.
I guess so.
Or whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Usually the profession is done by the same person, which makes it kind of odd.
No, I
However-
mean like the fucking writer, like comedy
I
film.
know what you're talking
What the
about.
fuck's his name?
It's
40-year-old virgin?
Literally, it's the.
Have you
okay,
seen that guy do stand-up? It's
do you-
fucking
do you-
terrible.
Do you want a perfect example?
Yeah, I guess I want a perfect example.
Look at the difference between Larry David doing stand-up and
Oh.
Jerry Seinfeld doing stand-up.
Perfect example, yeah.
Perfect example.
Larry's
an
David
incredible
is fucking
writer.
terrible.
But he's so terrible on stage.
Yeah, he's one of the worst.
He literally used to
stand-ups.
not wear his glasses so that he couldn't see the audience, so he couldn't see their faces and get pissed off if they weren't laughing. Because he would just start screaming at people.
That's
Either
a really
way.
bad.
Eh,
Is that true?
that's true.
Oh my god, Larry's an idiot. He's a fucking moron because you can hear them laugh. Like it's not.
No. He would.
It's
like,
not the sight
He would like
that's-
see their faces if like someone would have a little scowl. Like he would take it very personally, and so he took off his glasses so he couldn't see their faces well enough to see like what their faces were doing, so he couldn't get pissed off.
Bad crowd work.
Oh, terrible.
You and the fuzzy face.
Fifth, third, second row back, about halfway to the left or right, whichever way you go.
I like this.
Raise
is a
your
good
hand.
bit.
But today, what we are talking about is Satanism.
Nice. I thought you were going to say
Because-
Larry David.
Because I walked into the library and I tried to check it out, and they said, "Well, no, you have to read it here. It's a reference book only."
Yeah. No taking this home and masturbating on it.
And then I was like, "Okay, well, can I check out the Bible and take it home? Can I check out the Torah, like the Old Testament, and take it home? Can I check out the Quran?" And they're like, "Yes, yes, and yes." I was like, "Why can't I check out the Satanic Bible?"
Quite the double standard here, if you ask me.
Well, it's because
There's a billion copies of all of those.
Well, the thing is that the world is inherently Christian. No matter, and I'm Jewish. Listen, I'm Jewish and I'm saying that.
The biggest religion is Islam.
Of course it is. But you ask any Muslim person what day Christmas is. It's the end of the year, like end of December, I'd probably say maybe like 25th.
I like this
They
accent.
can get to it. Because it's
Yeah.
a fucking well-known thing because the
Yeah.
world is Christian.
Quickly, name one Muslim religion holiday day.
Eid.
Oh,
It
Eid.
ended at this point probably 4 weeks ago.
Okay. Well, you
In
read
April?
too much. I wouldn't know anything. I wouldn't even know a Jewish holiday, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Ask anyone when Purim is. It's hilarious what their guesses are.
Purim? Is
Yep.
that like
Purim.
the Three Stooges or the Three Little Bears?
I mean,
Porridge?
kind of. honestly, it's like Jewish Halloween in a sense.
Oh.
Like everyone dresses up and you tell the story of Haman. And whenever they say Haman, you all these groggers, these like noisemakers, and you spin them around. And everyone boos and you eat Hamantash. It's very fun. It's a great little holiday. But I went and said, fuck this. And I went online and I bought myself a copy of the Satanic Bible.
God bless America.
Exactly. Fuck you, consumerism.
Yeah.
And so I have in my hands today, you can hear it through the podcast, right?
Oh, wow. And it's got a big, dumb picture of Anton LeVey in the back.
It does. And it pisses me off.
That's so...
More than anything in the world so far to this
Is
date.
that a new print? Like, I've never seen something... I've
wait.
never seen that version.
This is actually the only version I've ever seen of this book. I mean,
I've seen the front. It's
I've
usually
seen
red.
multiple.
But it's never... I've never seen Anton LeVey's big, dumb face in the
This
back.
is the 2005 printing.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's 2005. But I was like, oh my God. This is why I'm embarrassed to read it in public.
Yeah, you got to put a cover on this.
I do. Like this, the front.
That's fucking awesome.
Totally
That's brutal.
fine.
Like, no,
totally fine. And why couldn't they have used the symbol for LaVey and Satanism?
Exactly.
Which is literally what's right
Yeah.
behind his big dumb face as he's trying to do the fucking Zoolander look into the camera.
Yeah,
He's
the
doing
blue
steel.
Yeah.
He's straight up blue stealing the camera right here.
What a prick.
With his triangle ass fucking shaved bald head with his stupid ass goatee.
One must be of the self to
Like
properly...
I hate to say it, but I mean, have you ever seen the sketches from Nazi Germany of what a Jew looks like? Have you ever seen those sketches?
The propaganda sketches.
Yeah. You ever seen
I
them?
love those.
Or like how to identify a Jew.
Yeah, I have that hung up in my bedroom.
And it shows like the hunched shoulders,
Yeah.
the pointed ears.
We all know the sketches.
That is the fucking sketch right there.
Oh, are you saying that Anton LeVey is Jewish?
Well, yeah, he was born and raised Jewish.
Oh.
Until he went to San Francisco.
He was born and raised in Chicago, right?
He was born in Chicago, yeah, in the 30s.
Shit.
I believe
Shout
actually
out.
1930.
The year of the beast. I am the beast, Anton LeVey.
Wow. I wish he sounded like that.
Yeah, I wish so.
But I
he
feel
sounded
like-
more like this. Hey, everybody, I'm Anton. No, what you should do. No, what you...
But so the reason that we're doing this episode
is
is because Christians
are running amok in our
No.
fucking country.
No. Christians are fucking stupid. And it's hilarious. There are more than 20,000 Christians that have signed a petition.
I was about to say, like, I think there's a little
To
bit more than
take-
20,000.
No, to take actually I think it could, I got to check the numbers. But the petition is to take is to cancel the show Good
Yeah.
Omens, which is a
Yeah.
book that was written back in the 90s by Terry Pratchett and
Another good writer.
and Neil Gaiman.
Yeah.
And on Terry Pratchett's deathbed, he actually said to Neil Gaiman, he said, "You have to promise me that you'll make our book, Good Omens, into a movie or TV show, whatever. Just get it on the
Yeah.
screen, because that could be so good."
He's like, put it on Netflix.
And so they put it on. It had a first season that just came out. It did incredibly well. It's very funny.
It's done, though, right? It's a series. It's a British show, and I think it's
I'm
done.
pretty sure it's done. Well, the book is very short. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's the entire book.
Yeah, it's done.
It's a one shot.
Yeah.
And so, literally, like 2 days ago, this band of Christians
Yeah.
that want to demolish all Satanism from the world
Right.
and from all of our media banded together, and they wrote a very strongly worded petition
Yes.
about why it's wrong that it shows not only that God's voice is a woman. Oh, they were
Oh.
so angry. They were
Yeah.
so angry that God's voice was a woman,
Yeah.
and that
It's pretty good.
the Antichrist was a very normal looking boy. They hated that,
Oh, yeah, he should have devil horns and...
and the fact that it points towards the idea that humans and our decisions and basically people making their own choices and not just relying on some third party can change destiny and God's plan.
Yeah.
They hated that.
Oh yeah, they
And so
definitely
they
can see that.
they wrote it down, they signed their petition,
Yeah.
they put it right in the mail, and they sent it to Netflix.
Duh. Got him. That'll show them.
That'll show Netflix.
Yeah.
The only problem is that it's an Amazon Prime show.
Oh, damn it.
So
CC to Amazon.
please forward my angry letter. They fucked up. They sent it to the wrong production house.
God damn it. Those Satans.
And that's why I was like, okay, why?
Well, the devil did put dinosaur bones on the planet. Maybe the devil changed Netflix to Amazon overnight.
Well, so look,
they were the only ones that were there.
no, so I was left with the question: why is this such a sticking point? Why is anything in popular culture that goes against Christian doctrine such a huge sticking point for these groups?
Because they actually think that the devil is an entity, a real person. And Satanists, we all agree that it's all just bullshit, just like the rest of everything else that exists.
Well, I mean,
they really think that this guy exists. They're like, man, this guy, he's down there. Down there? I don't know where, but he's there.
So, yeah. However,
so they didn't like the Baphomet statue.
The weird thing to me, right, is that as a Jew, getting raised without all that Jesus loves you bullshit.
Yeah.
And you learn about God smiting whole towns and sending a bear to eat all the children of the town because they made fun of it. There's a lot of really negative shit.
That bald guy had it coming.
But it leaves you with basically what all religions do.
Right.
Don't be a dick to other people.
That's what they're supposed to do.
But
Christians go a little bit wild.
When I look at Christianity, it's very odd. I don't understand why there are so many different variations of the same thing. Why there's a different pope who's closer to the same fucking God as the other pope. Oh, but their pope doesn't talk to the right God.
There's
but
two
you
popes?
say there's only one God.
How many popes?
Isn't there a Catholic and isn't there a Roman Catholic pope and a
This is news to me. If there's two different popes, I'd be blown away. I thought there was just the one.
I don't know.
If there's two popes, I'd be fucking.
That'd be crazy.
I
would hope.
Well, you're
then
saying
you could have pope battles.
Where did you hear this? Where did you read that?
Well, no,
there's two popes?
I didn't. I'm just guessing. I'm asking, like, why is there, Methodist, Orthodox, Roman Catholic,
oh man, there's
Christian,
like I don't know much about it, but it's all like the stupid bullshit. Like it's all the rituals. Like
Jews
this guy
for
didn't like
Jesus,
that ritual.
like those are Christians who literally follow all of the They follow all the Old Testament up until and into the New Testament until Jesus is crucified. Then they stop reading.
Yeah,
because everything after that wasn't to them what Jesus said. And so I was like, okay, well, why does Christianity feel the need to stomp out every other religion around it?
And you think you have it?
Well, no, because look at paganism. What is paganism? Can you answer that question?
People, hippies in the jungle, right, or in the woods or whatever.
That's what you're led to believe. Yeah,
I don't know. Like I never looked into it more than that.
It's smaller, individual kind of. They're earthly religions. Basically, they pray to the earth as if the earth was the god that gave birth to humans.
Yeah.
And
to the Earthman.
So Wiccans and Wicca, they fall kind of into that category, but that gets into kind of the more occulty side of it.
Quackery.
But Christmas,
right? Everything relates to
is on December 25th.
Mm-hmm.
And you take a tree and you put it in your house because Jesus was born in the desert.
Yeah, that makes sense to me, dude.
Yeah. Jesus was born in the desert in the middle of July, so at the end of December, we're all going to get together and share presents in front of a warm fire and tree and commemorate the birth of our Lord 6 months and like 10 days after it happened.
6 days and 6 months and 6 seconds.
We're constantly celebrating Jesus' half birthday,
Yeah.
And like,
I'd be pissed off about
Jesus. Why,
Jesus.
right?
Why is that?
Because there was a very popular pagan holiday.
Oh.
In that time of year, So they put Christmas there, and they adopted the tree from that holiday, from that pagan holiday that they wanted to crush.
To lure in that pagan bush.
Yeah. It's insane.
Mhm.
Look at heaven and hell. Heaven and hell is a concept taken from Zoroastrianism. That's why Judaism doesn't have heaven and hell.
I just thought because you guys are pussies.
How does it make you pussies to not believe that if you do something that's bad, you'll burn and be tortured for eternity?
It's fucking
Just to be like,
brutal.
oh, you know what? You can do that thing that's bad.
Yeah.
You'll just probably feel bad about it.
I don't want to feel bad. I want to feel vindicated in this life and then die and then, like whatever.
Sounds like you're a Satanist, my friend.
Uh-oh.
Because after reading this Bible, I mean, it's very interesting. He is very compelling. He's a very compelling author.
Have you been converted? Are you no longer Jewish?
No. I'm still definitely Jewish.
Miss Maldonado, if you're listening.
No, because I really enjoy just understanding and reading about other religions and knowing them so that I can influence my Judaism with some of their beliefs that I find. Basically, I'm just like patchworking my own religion to fit me.
Yeah, no, it's very Satanist.
Yeah, exactly. But so Satanism, the term Satanism is literally a belief that features veneration, so hate or admiration, love of Satan.
There you go.
So
everybody's a Satanist.
In a term, Christians are Satanists.
Yeah. Only the agnostic or atheists are not Satanists because they
Yeah, but a Catholic fucking minister, one of the biggest Satanists of them all, because he hates the devil. He hates him.
I think
he
loves
acknowledges him. He hates him.
I think he loves him more than anything, but that makes him a big enough Satanist too. It's like a bell curve.
Yeah, but so most all of Satanism does go back to Anton LeVey, and so he founded. Actually, I was just looking at this. I think it's like it started as like the Church of the Trapezoid.
What a nerdy fucking magic.
And then he
thing.
eventually made it into the Satanic Church.
Yeah, the Church of the Trapezoid wasn't working out for him. Like nobody wanted to join. He's like, when did no one want to join me?
Sorry. It is the Church of Satan.
The Church of Satan. All hail.
Mm-hmm. And so he made the Church of Satan in 1966 out in California. And then the church eventually grew big enough that he made regional, what he called grottos around the country.
Yeah, what stays in the grotto, what happens in the grotto stays in the grotto.
Mm-hmm. And then they broke off from LaVey when he went kind of nuts and actually left the Satanic Church and made a new church called the Church of Set.
Yeah.
They made their own versions of Satanism.
Yeah, it's pretty Aleister Crowley, Church of Set.
But, so I mean, one of the other major churches was this one was pretty cool to me. I thought this one was pretty cool because there's the Church of Satan and there's the Satanic Temple, which are different organizations.
Yeah, the Satanic Temple is the current church of the big Church of Satan happening in America right now.
Which they are so fucking funny to me.
No, they're hilarious.
You know,
I love the guy who runs it. Have you seen him?
Oh yeah, he's the best. He always wears the horns.
No, he has a dead eye.
Oh, him, yes.
Fuck.
But
something Graves. It's very it's not his actual name because he keeps his identity hidden.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Listen, dude, Christians are fucking crazy. The Inquisition was all about finding out
heretics,
where heretics were and who was a pagan who was praying to something besides Jesus, basically, and killing them.
Yeah. Even with the Baphomet statue in Arkansas that we were talking about earlier, the church, the religious groups are like, this is heresy, the biggest sin that's ever. It's just like, what? This is 2018.
Yeah. Excuse me. It's a statue. If you don't like it, don't look at it.
It's not like
there was a man. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. There was a man who was a very prominent architect in Paris. And he despised the Eiffel Tower. And so when they erected it, every single day for the rest of his life. No, for the rest of his life, literally until he died.
Yeah.
Every single day, he ate lunch in the Eiffel Tower. And so after a while, because he always was very outspoken about how much he hates it.
Yeah.
The restaurant manager once like, so why? I gotta know why do you eat here every day? He said, because this is the only spot in Paris where I can't see this disgusting building.
Or he's a masochist, like one or the other.
No, I think it was just that it's the only place you can't fucking see it.
Or it's the best.
Which is
some
true.
pretty good sandwiches. Have you ever eaten at the?
Yeah, I know. It's really overpriced, though. You can go down the street with the same thing for like 18 times less.
Yeah, but then you got to stare at the fucking Eiffel Tower while you're eating.
I know.
So,
I know. It's a real
I guess
shame.
you could go on the opposite block of like a block away.
No, you'll see the reflection of a window somewhere. You'll see
that's
it.
True.
Because you'll be looking for it too.
You could just move.
But so with the unveiling of the Baphomet statue the very first time,
Yeah.
because it was set to happen in public, and then there was a massive, massive protest from all the local church groups.
Yeah.
And so they set up a party, a satanic party, to unveil their Baphomet statue. And what you had to do to get to that party, you had to be a member of the Church of Satan,
as we all are.
And they gave you the address.
Okay.
I mean, it was just like on the Facebook group. So they gave everyone the address.
It's not that crazy, yeah.
And you would go to that address, and it was just a parking lot where there was a guy standing there.
Hello.
And he would ask you a certain question.
Oh.
And based on your answer, he would give you one of two addresses.
Oh.
And so for all the people that he could tell, because they didn't know the answer to what for a Satanist is probably a very easy question.
Do you have the question?
I don't.
Oh.
They never released the question.
I imagine the question is, you a narc?
And that's the answer. Just laugh.
It's
All
just
right, my friend, go that way.
It's 1100. Oh, it's 100.
But yeah, so they sent all the Christians to like an empty lot, and they sent everyone to like this big ass rave party where they unveiled their statue.
Just like fucking having a good time. Everyone's like drinking, doing drugs, like just partying it up, and all the Christians are over there in their empty lot, like, well, at least we have Jesus. What is this, Camp Jesus?
Smite those Satan's Lord, kumbaya.
Oh my God.
It's so shitty.
I'm pulling the plug in the podcast.
Oh my God, no, don't do it. Don't do it. But so they are different things. Don't get them mixed up. They're very easy to get mixed up.
What,
I want to talk about
Satanists? What do we wait, what
the Satanic Temple and the Church of
Satan. Right, yeah.
I want to talk about one of my favorites. It is Our Lady of Endor Coven.
Okay, this is from the Star Wars Satanic Bible, right?
No.
Our Lady of Endor?
Mhm.
Isn't that where the fucking Ewoks are from?
It is. It is the planet that the Ewoks are from. It's the moon the Ewoks are from. But this is...
Well, I should be embarrassed
So
for
it
myself.
was technically founded in 1948 by this guy Herbert Sloan in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
Now, it wasn't officially founded until 1968 after he met LaVey.
He could have been the first
He
guy.
could have been the first, but he wasn't.
Oh.
Now
1940, right after World War II.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But so the group was influenced by this contemporary book by Hans Jonas called The Gnostic Religion. They worshipped Satanas, which was their name for Satan.
Oh.
There's tons of names for Satan.
Yeah. No, there's a whole book.
Now, this is where I think it gets pretty cool. The reason that they're called the Our Lady of Endor
Yeah.
Coven is because it's a reference to the Witch of Endor. Now, the Witch of Endor is from the Torah, the Old Testament, and it's in the book of Samuel. And so Saul wanted. He was trying to contact the Philistines were like kicking their ass.
Yeah.
And he was trying to contact Samuel, who had died, on the other side.
Damn it.
And so he had gone to all these different mystics and all these different healers, and he summoned the Witch of Endor.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Witch of Endor came, and he was like, I need you to summon the spirit of the prophet Samuel. I just need to know how the hell to kill these Philistines.
Duh.
And so she's like, fine. And she raises Samuel's spirit, and she screams and is so frightened, mainly because of what they say is that she kind of like saw God in that moment, and so she was terrified because she could fully see God. However, not many people know that story because it was taken out of the Bible.
Why is that? Because Samuel's a prophet or something? And there can only be one prophet.
No, because what that story just proved to any little Christian, any person reading that very widely spread document, is that the Witch of Endor was actually able to summon a spirit.
Okay.
Thus, necromancy is real and magic is real. And that would solidify that in the mind of the world. And
It's
so
really
they took it out.
too. Like, how do you kill these Philistines? Have you tried a sword or fire or anything? They're people, right?
Yeah, but they're a bigger army. But so that's why they call it the Witch of Endor. It was after the Witch of Endor. But so they claim that true Satanists follow the way of the serpent and of Cain.
Cain.
Like Cain and Abel.
Okay.
So they said Cain was the first satanic priest and actually used to hold satanic masses, and that is why God punished him so severely.
Dude. God's just trying to shit on a man's good time.
The thing I really loved about this is the fact that they worship the serpent.
Yeah. No, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Well, because it says with the so with the serpent is the one who gives them.
Yeah, gives them the
Doesn't
apple of knowledge.
tempt.
It tempts you with knowledge. Come
No.
on. Don't you want to learn some stuff, Dean? Here's an apple. You want to learn about how awesome an apple is?
They say, it is the serpent that persuades Adam and Eve to taste of the fruit of knowledge and thereby to disobey their creator. Indeed, more than one Gnostic sect derived from the name of the cult of the serpent, which is Ophites, said, this general serpent is also the wise word of Eve. This is the mystery of Eden. This is the river that flows out of Eden. This also the mark that was set on Cain, whose sacrificed the God of this world, the creator God, did not accept, whereas he accepted the bloody sacrifice of Abel, for the Lord of this world delights in blood. And that was one of the big things, is that with the Witch of Endor and with Cain,
yeah,
it showed that there are things that threaten the creator God.
Oh, okay.
Which shows that there are things that are more powerful
than the creator.
Exactly.
Interesting. A burrito so big that God can't even eat it.
Precisely.
What the fuck, dude?
You would pray to that before a fucking God who couldn't eat it, right?
I would pray to a burrito, dude. Like I would fucking.
That burrito can fill me with warmth and happiness.
With the heavenly glow of 1,000 burritos.
But so LaVey wrote this whole Satanic Bible. It's 3 books. The first book takes about 3 seconds to read.
Oh, you gonna read it here?
No.
Oh.
The book of Satan, the book of Lucifer, and then the book of Belial, which does go into more of the practical magic. But one of the most interesting things is the fact that they call it the left-hand path.
Yep, left-hand path.
Because who's the right hand of God?
I don't know. Michael? Fucking angel of death, bro.
And then who is the left hand of God, because there's two hands.
Well, left-hand path is...
God's not some dipshit who can only use one hand.
Yeah, how's he going to eat that burrito?
Yet the entirety of upbringing in Western civilization, you're shown there's this one right-handed path.
Yeah.
This is the path. There are no other paths. Well, what about the fucking left-hand path? You get to a fork in the road. You don't always have to go right. Otherwise, you'll always go in a circle.
Yeah, the left-hand path was started by Aleister Crowley.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the 1800s.
Who was labeled by Time magazine as
a Satanist.
As the most wickedest man in the world.
He was pretty wicked.
He was pretty fucking dope.
He's pretty evil, dude. Like he fucked up a few people's lives.
Yeah, so did Joel Osteen when he didn't let them into his mega church as they're drowning in the floods.
But he never took someone into the desert and forced them to fuck his asshole.
No, but I mean, I can list probably about 13,000 priests who have done that. Sans desert and replace it with a basement. And replace person with child.
They fucked children. Crawley would take someone into the desert and force them to fuck him. He wouldn't fuck them.
That's great.
They would.
I think that's better.
That's kind of weird.
Kind of weird, but arguably better. Arguably. Because once he's writhing in ecstasy, you just can sprint away. You're behind him.
No, he pumped you full of drugs.
Hell yeah.
Not the cool kind.
Oh no, not the cool kind.
The MK Ultra, like, oh, what's going on? Am I even existence?
Oh, okay, fun.
Not like, whoa, I'm kind of baked right now, dude.
Oh God. Oh no.
My dick kind of doesn't work. Fuck me in the asshole right now.
Jesus. This has gotten a little farther past where I go on a first date, little missy.
Well, there's nothing like the left-hand path.
Well, so one of the fun things about the Satanic Bible as well is the fact that he goes into really where Satan came from, where the concept of Satan came from.
Oh, it's gay. I hate that kind of stuff.
Well, because Satan, the first time you ever see him, is a Roman god.
Yeah.
He is the god who gives man the gift of knowledge and fire.
Yeah.
He is the serpent in the Bible who gives man the gift of knowledge and fire.
He's the worst person that could ever exist.
Yeah. Yeah.
How dare him give us...
And then as soon as the Christians are like, well, that won't do, because Jesus is the Lord of our sons, Lord of our ghosts, Lord of our lords, Lord of our triangle. You can't understand us. We're monotheistic.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, well, how can we make Satan terrible? Let's take this old Grecian little nice guy named Pan.
Oh, not Pan. Are we gonna?
Who's a satyr? So he's a half goat, half man.
Oh man!
And we'll extend his horns. We'll make him taller. Maybe make him red. Ooh, make him red.
Ooh, yeah.
Give him sharp and pointy teeth.
Give him a huge dick.
Yeah. Give him a
and
pitchfork.
Titties. Give him titties and a dick.
Yeah, that'll scare him. That's Satan. Look at him. Look at him. And
I'm not gay.
They made that.
But those titties are rocking though.
If you like your Satan to have rockin' titties, Mike, you can have a rockin' titties Satan. I don't know why. I don't know why Christianity can't do that. Why they can't be like, if you want to come to this white church and believe in Korean Jesus, you're more than welcome. You know?
Yeah. Are we talking about the Virginia Tech shooter?
No.
He was a devout Christian.
That's the thing, right? Is that Christianity, you can be in the exact same sect, but you can have 5 different churches praying to 5 different visually looking Jesuses.
That's the funny thing.
Who all do the exact same thing.
Well, it was funny about watching the Arkansas, the 10 Commandments thing, because, they were all fighting. There was like all the Christians were there, and there's like 5 different sects of Christians. It's like, I'm Roman Catholic. Your fucking religion is just as bad as the Satanists. And you'll like see this like video of them like
And they're all shaking the same book at each other.
Yeah, it's the same fucking. It's
one
like,
is bound in red, one's bound in blue.
How did you miss? Like it's words in a book, bro. Like,
yeah.
Are you gonna? That's what the fucking that's what the reality of Satanism is. And it's like left hand, right hand path magic is all about. It's just like deconstructing what it is that we formed as like, what is this?
Exactly.
Like marriage. Like marriage is like 2 people fucking and just saying like, I like fucking, let's just be together. It's like, no. In our society, you need a piece of paper and you need a ring and you need all this other bullshit. It's like, no, it's not.
And the best thing is
It's
that
what you want it to be.
The best thing is that they're this religion that, you know, is we always the word of the Bible is the law. The word of the Bible is what we always stick to. We always stick to the word of the Bible. We stick to this. And then as soon as you ask them, but what about this passage?
No, we don't use that passage.
Yeah, we skipped that one. Well, that's counteracted by another passage over here. Let me show you this passage that really makes my point.
We only use the redacted version.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you know there's a Book of Mary?
Yeah, there's like 80,000. There's like 300 Bible books.
And the Book of
used.
Mary, because Mary disappears from the Bible after Jesus gets
She's
crucified.
like, ooh, we're going to get this bitch out of here.
And like the Book of Mary talks all about what she actually went through, having to convince people that her baby was the Lord's son.
I can only imagine.
Because when she first came in the book, she talks about how people didn't believe her and they called her, you know, a whore and things like that. And then like finally, XYZ, bing, bang, boom, wah, 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 ding, ding, ding. Move that rock. Oh, look, he's God. You know,
This is the
Christianity. That's
Bing,
Christianity.
bang, boom, brr, 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 rah, 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 move the rock, Christianity.
Yeah. Listen, and Jesus had great timing. He really did.
He's like,
I'm sure it's been made into jokes everywhere, but we literally looked at this in one of my theatrical performance classes while I was in college. Had Jesus been gone for any other length of time than 3 days,
they would have forgotten about him.
it would have had a very different impact.
How much longer?
Well, think about it. Even 4 days. Yeah, they'd still be shocked. But they weren't looking for him on the 3rd day.
Yeah.
They looked for him on the 1st day. And if he had come in, they'd be like, whatever.
He didn't actually die.
Yeah.
He just kind of passed out.
Came back on the 2nd day, they're like, all right, where have you been?
It's a long hangover.
And as soon as they stopped looking for him, oh, look at him, he's here. He's walking on water. Did he do it with shoes on, you wonder?
Yeah, shoes that anti-gravity shoes. He's an alien.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be a fun conspiracy that Jesus was an alien.
It's been done before.
And that Jews are reptilian aliens and they saw through his sham of being a gray trying to promote world peace.
Well,
and so we tacked them up. And then his little gray friends came down and healed him inside that cave. And he came back. And so we were like, nope. And we shipped them off the planet.
It wasn't the Jews that crucified him.
No, it was the Romans.
Yeah, the Jews sold him out because he was Jewish. Everyone was Jewish. There was no other religion.
There was no other religion right then. Besides
atheism?
Roman
I don't
Catholic.
Even know. Yeah. No, that didn't exist yet.
You're right. No, it couldn't have.
Because
it was still
it was still happening.
I love also that the Christian calendar goes BC and AD.
Yeah.
So that like all of Christ's life was lived in the years before Christ.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, huh? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because AD is after death. Now, at the end of the day, it's
not. It's not
it's
after death.
Astominium. I know. You don't have to get all snopesy on me. You don't, okay? I know my facts.
Me and my wife are going to start a fucking private website and dictate what's true and what's false.
Well, we look into it harder. Now, there has been a lot. This is a common thing that pops up whenever you look into satanic anything online.
Yeah.
Is a thing called satanic ritual abuse, known as SRA, or as you like to call it, satanic panic.
Oh, yes.
Would you like to talk a little bit about this?
No.
Yeah, I don't either. It's really kind of a shitty thing.
Yeah, like the 80s and 90s where they just were. I don't understand. Like the way that America like goes up and down in our beliefs and like morals is weird, right? Because like why did Christianity have such a big blow at the 80s and like they just came out of nowhere? Like they were nowhere up until then.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like the women against drunks in the Prohibition era, and then like it kind of went away, World War II, and then it came back with like marijuana being illegal, that whole prohibition, and then it went away, and then it came back for like rock music.
Yeah, right.
Like, or everything, like even Harry Potter up until like the 2000s.
Yeah.
90s, 2000s.
The Harry Potter books are still banned in certain states of this country.
Wow.
Because it promotes witchcraft.
We should go to those.
Isn't that terrible?
And read it.
It's a fucking fantasy novel.
It's a fake thing. Yeah, it's
that's
not
like,
real.
That's like banning the book series of Aragon because it promotes the thought of dragons.
Or banning the Bible
because it promotes the thought of
being thoughtless.
War
never
changes. War and
changes.
bloodshed. War. But, you know, the thing about Satanism is that it's very spread out. And it's not, same with paganism. It's not very organized.
Yeah, it's not a unified
And that's also
thing.
part of it, though.
Well,
is that Satanism shouldn't be a unified religion.
Yeah, because it's not.
Exactly.
It's an anti-religion.
Effectively, yes. Because while it does kind of teach you not to be an asshole, it's because you should be reserving your times of being an asshole for when you need to be a fucking asshole. And you should not love everything because you should reserve your love for the things that deserve your love.
Yeah, don't turn, because this whole concept of Christianity and making you into a pussy is the downfall of any civilization. This concept of, oh, you know, I'm poor, that's why God likes me kind of bullshit is like not going to fucking get you anywhere.
Yeah.
No, don't turn the other cheek. No, you punch that motherfucker on his cheek, bro.
Yeah. And the other real big thing it pushes is stop waiting.
Yeah.
Stop waiting.
Do something, bro.
For some fucking invisible flying spaghetti monster to grant all your wishes. Start working on your fucking wishes now, and eventually your wishes will already be your reality.
This is The Secret, man. I think that we should sell a book called The Secret, where you just do what you want to fucking do, and then maybe one day you'll actually have it.
I don't know. I think we should buy up a big swath of land in the Midwest and build out a town, and then invite all of our Mexican listeners for a very fun fiesta in the Midwest, right in the middle of the country. What?
What the fuck?
I would love that. I want all of our listeners from fucking Moscow to come in and get sunburns. I want all of our listeners in South Africa to come in and, I don't know, probably not get as sunburned as the Russians.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely.
Probably not. And I want the Mexicans to come in because you guys are the closest and you're the easiest one to get here.
Yeah, you guys can definitely.
Like, seriously, it's a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah, jump a ride quickly before the wall starts going up.
There is no fucking. Have you seen how much of this wall is up?
Oh, have they started?
Yeah, they started.
Oh shit!
There's like 8 panels.
Fuck, how big is a panel? Like 10,000 miles?
No, a panel is like 30 feet tall and about 15 feet wide. So they have about maybe 75 feet of wall.
Man, just watch out with that 75 feet of wall, impenetrable.
Yeah, best guarded spot on the wall.
Unless you fly over with a plane,
dig under,
or boat around,
or any other way,
or just fly to Canada and then just walk across because there's no border up there,
or just come into the country on a tourist visa and stay,
which is harder to do.
It is harder to do. However,
like every day is getting harder.
It's also the way that everyone got here.
Yeah, that's how
every family immigrated here.
And like, we're just here to hang out.
We're just here to check out the real estate, see what's going on. I might be going to Alaska. I might stay around New York. Who knows?
Okay.
That's what happened with the Trumps and the Heinzes. They're both from Karlstadt, Germany. The grandfather of Donald Trump and the original Mr. Heinz both were going to go to Alaska.
Yeah.
And Heinz wanted to open a restaurant, and Trump wanted to find gold. And then Trump stayed in New York and looked
and found
for
gold.
Real estate, found some gold. And Heinz started by pickling and selling sauerkraut, and then he had bought and grew a tomato farm, and then started making fucking Heinz ketchup. Literally, I'm just here to look around. I might start something. Maybe. We'll see. There's a lot of land, right? There's a lot of land. Okay. I'll see you later, and goodbye.
All right,
He's already halfway down the Oregon Trail. Already lost 4 kids to...
Just remember, you're visiting.
You're just here on a visa.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. See you later.
What the fuck?
What was your name again? You just wrote an X.
What the fuck? You making ketchup in here?
Yeah, right? But, I mean, that's the thing. You know, come on out. I don't... You know, no hate here.
Yeah,
I hate a lot of things, as you know from listening to this podcast.
Oh, yes. But like Anton LeVey says, use that hate. Be the hatest. Be the hatest person that you can be. Hate everything.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Direct quote?
I don't know.
Damn.
It's kind of a wish-wash of what I was listening to a lot of his interviews today.
I just kind of remembered that he said those words, and I just kind of put them to get the...
Like, it's something like, if you're going to hate, then hate with all your heart. Don't just hate with a little bit. Hate with everything.
That's a great message. It really is, because you know what? It's the exact same message that Michael Jordan used to inspire a generation. Always give 110%.
Yeah. And just like Bill Cosby and his quotes, if you're going to drug and rape somebody, kill them.
No, I believe the real quote is, if you're going to drug and rape women, play an obstetrician on TV so they'll all trust you more.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet Bill Cosby wasn't a Satanist.
No, he was a good Christian guy.
I bet.
Because that's the thing, you know, that's supposedly the reason that LaVey started this, was that he would be at burlesque clubs playing piano. That's what he did for a living. And he would see the same guys coming in and partying every Friday and Saturday night without their family, and the next day they're sitting in the pews repenting for their sins. Oh, God, please forgive me for what I've done. And the next weekend, right back there. So he was like, why the fuck are you repenting?
Yeah,
if
just
you like
enjoy what you're doing and just fucking do it, dude.
Yeah. Feel bad about the things you should feel bad about. But if you're going to keep doing this, stop feeling bad because you're having a good time. That's one of my favorite things, is the fact that death is the great abstinence.
Right. No one's fucking
Life
after death.
Shouldn't be.
There you go.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. As always, I've been Gene Maldonado. Please like and subscribe on any and all platforms. And try out a trial code. Go to www.
What is this?
.audible.com /. You got that / in there? Okay, /. No, Bill. It's a forward, not a backslash. /. Thank you. Wild -podcast -wasteland Facebook episode -29 /69.com. Enter.
You're welcome. And Phil, don't think that we don't see you. Because we do.
I didn't see him for the last 50 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Well, thanks for joining us. Bye-bye. I love you.
Go fuck yourself.
No, I love you. Don't fuck yourself up. You gonna press that spacebar? And I mean even internationally. We mean you, Mexico. We saw you've been listening, and we have mixed feelings, but we think we kind of love you.
We get it, man.
We get it. I mean, I lived in...
we want the wall built, too.
Right?
Just so you can stop listening to us.
I just want America to have a tourist attraction that's a big wall.
Yeah, I know. Ride the wall.
So many other great countries have a fucking tourist attraction of a wall, and why don't we?
You're right. Like the Great Wall of China, that gets 50 million people a year looking at it. Now we can have the Great Wall of
And they just want to walk on it. That's all they want to do.
And you can't even walk on most of it.
No, because it's torn to shit or it's overgrown.
Because the government's hiding shit from you. You're too much in the fucking know.
Oh.
You're not in the know enough, I guess is what I should have said.
I'm not in the know enough.
Yeah. When it comes to the Area 51 Wall of China.
Okay. Here's a question about Area 51 for you.
I did see the Bob Lazar documentary.
True or false? I did not watch it.
Wow.
Not yet. Dude, I have to
next week we're gonna
save some cool shit for the weekend to binge, you know?
Next week we're going to be talking about that.
I'd be happy to. However,
it's really cool. And then watch a Joe Rogan thing.
True or false?
True.
Area 51 has a baseball field.
No such agency. You can't even ask.
True or false?
You can't even you don't know.
You're not the FBI, dude. You're not the Vegas
NSA.
shooter's girlfriend.
Whoa. Big time conspiracy. That's
dun,
that's
somebody.
Somebody's in the know on that one. / our conspiracy.
Yeah. I don't know. Our conspiracy has been very odd recently.
Oh, what,
the entire internet's starting to get
on.
No, it's getting the cracks of trust, and in those cracks you can easily see a lot of censorship, a lot of manipulation.
Yeah.
And it's really like the internet is lightly cracking right now.
Okay.
You can see it on Reddit. You've been able to see it on Twitter for years with paid bots and things of that nature.
Yeah. No, this is the truth, man. This is
you can see it on Instagram.
You can see it in the fucking Capitol building at where was it? Fuck. Arkansas. The Capitol building. Not only last year did they put up the 10 Commandments representing, Christianity, and they said no to the Baphomet.
Yeah. Shocker. You ask.
Usually,
honestly, I'm not kidding.
History shows in America that a few years back, when Oklahoma had the 10 Commandments in front of their Senate building, the Church of Satan came by and said, to have this legally up, you have to put up the Baphomet to show that you don't side any separation of church and state. They took that fucker down.
Well, yeah, they took it down because they didn't want to put up a Baphomet. Are you kidding
Arkansas
me?
still has their fucking 10 Commandments up.
Of course they do. It's Arkansas.
They're still waving Confederate flag. I love Arkansas flag.
There's a town named Sulphur.
Okay.
And a Palestine. Like, it's a very
Arkansas?
Yeah.
Sulphur?
There's a Sulphur. There's a Bill Clinton's from Hot Springs.
Oh. Yeah, I bet.
There's Palestine. There's like the thing about Arkansas is that there's such it's such a part of the country that just needs to be told exactly what is happening. that they
It's
quite
like the
honestly,
little kid of the fucking country.
dude, they named the town on the state border of Texas and Arkansas Texarkana.
You know what? You just blew my mind right there.
Where are we?
Think...
Are we in Texas? Are we in Arkansas? Calm down, Billy. Calm down, Billy. We're in Texarkana. We're in Texarkana. No worries. You know, like,
Yeah, like
which one, Texas or Arkansas? Don't ask me that.
Yeah, we won't know. It's like a
Pull out your compass.
Schrodinger's
Are we east
existence.
or west of the river? Okay, Texas.
Oh shit! Really? Is that? I didn't even know that Arkansas was next to Texas. I
Wow.
thought it was like
You should look at a map every now and then.
where Louisiana is. I thought it was like slightly north of there,
And where do you think Louisiana is?
slightly south of Arkansas.
And what do you think is directly west of Louisiana?
Wait, you just confused the hell out of me. I meant Alabama.
Oh, you meant Alabama. I was about
Yeah,
to say I'm about to pull up a map for you right now to let you look.
All those southern states are just gonna blend in with together. I know there's Florida's down there somewhere. Then there's Georgia, which I like, and then Alabama.
And did you know that the musical group Florida Georgia Line
Well,
are
I'll
from
be
the Florida
goddamn. Look
Georgia
at that.
line? Huh.
Why are we talking about the Church of Satan?
Oh, I don't know. I
Any
mean,
particular
honestly, people are just listening to two people chatter right now. They don't even know what the fuck they're listening to.
Oh, well, we're going to fix that in editing.
Oh, thank God I don't edit this.
Oh.
Well, because if I edited it, I would just be like, and here's where we fucked up as like my cut.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make it blend. I wouldn't make it sound very
No,
natural.
I like it. You should just
And
just
here's
do
where
the
we
intro.
fucked up.
You should just do the intro now.
I want to make you wait.
Oh, this anticipation is killing me.